All right, let's talk about a serious career jump. What you're seeing here isn't just a schedule. It's a 3-month battle plan, a direct path to help you land that 15 lock plus backend role you've been eyeing. We're going to break down exactly how you can get there, step by step. So, do you feel kind of stuck? Like you've hit a salary ceiling and you're just not moving up? Are you ready to finally break into one of those top tech companies? If you're nodding along right now, then yeah, this roadmap is exactly what you need. And look, we're not talking about some tiny incremental raise. The goal here is big. It's tangible. We're aiming for a salary in that sweet 15 to 20 LPA range. Seriously, this whole plan is specifically designed to get you to that number. So, I want you to reframe the next 3 months. This isn't going to be a painful grind. Think of it more like a career quest, a super focused, structured adventure to seriously level up your career. So welcome, your quest begins now. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Month 1. This is all about building a foundation that is absolutely rock solid. We're calling this phase Forge Your Foundation. So for this first month, you're going to have 2 main missions. On one hand, you're doing a deep dive to revise your core backend skills. Node.js, databases, all that good stuff. And on the other hand, you'll be building that bulletproof foundation in data structures and algorithms. Both are non-negotiable. And when I say revise, I don't mean just a quick skim. Nope. We're talking about going deep, like really mastering the Node.js event loop, not just knowing what it is, understanding the real-world trade-offs between REST and GraphQL, diving into advanced concepts in Mongo or Postgres. Plus, you'll get solid on caching with Redis, the fundamentals of message queues like SQS or Kafka, and the absolute essential AWS services. Now for the DSA side of things, we're taking a very deliberate, step-by-step approach. You're going to start with the building blocks, right? Arrays, hashmaps, strings. Then you'll level up to common patterns, like 2 pointers and sliding window. From there, it's stocks, queues, linked lists, all the way up to trickier stuff like recursion and applying binary search. It's a clear path, no guesswork involved. Okay, to make sure this all sticks, you need a real concrete goal. So for month 1, the magic number is 60. Yep, 60 LeetCode problems. That's only about 2 a day. It's totally doable, and it's the perfect pace to build that problem-solving muscle memory and start seeing the patterns. All right, on to month 2. Now that your foundation is solid, it's time to build on top of it. It's time to level up. This month is all about mastering advanced skills. And here, we shift our focus to 2 areas that are, frankly, huge right now in the job market. First up, system design. This is where you learn to think like an architect and build systems that can scale. And second, AI integration. Yep, we're getting our hands dirty with large language models or LLMs. When we talk system design, we're covering the whole spectrum. We're doing low-level design, actually mapping out class diagrams for something like an e-commerce site. And we're doing high-level design, the big picture stuff like scalability, caching strategies, and database partitioning. The key here is practice. Aim for 2 full designs a week. You can even practice by diagramming systems you've already built. Now, the AI world is full of acronyms, right? But here's one you absolutely need to know. RAG. It stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. All it really means is making an LLM smarter by letting it look up fresh, relevant information from another source before it gives you an answer. Trust me, for building real-world apps, this is a total game changer. So, to actually build things with AI, you need to get comfortable with a few key tools and concepts. You'll be playing with LLM APIs from places like OpenAI and Gemini. You'll learn the art of prompt engineering. You'll explore vector databases like Pinecone, and you'll get the basics of NLP down. The best way to learn all this? Build something. A cool project idea could be an AI-powered log analyzer. And of course, we can't forget DSA. The grind continues, but look at the progress. By the end of this month, you should have cracked over 100 problems in total. That's not just a number, that's a serious arsenal of problem-solving skills you're building up. And that brings us to the final stretch, month 3. The foundation is poured, the advanced skills are sharp. This last month is all about one thing and one thing only, preparing for victory. Okay, this is where we package everything up and make you look amazing. Your resume needs to shout, I am a modern backend developer. So you're going to highlight those AI-integrated systems. You're going to use real numbers, metrics, to show the impact your projects had. And on your GitHub, you'll pin your 2 absolute best projects right at the top, One AI, one backend. So it's the first thing any recruiter sees. You know, a spray and pray approach to job applications just doesn't work. You got to be smart about it. Look at this breakdown. Different types of companies look for different things. Product startups, they often love Node and Mongo. Fintech, you might see more NestJS and heavy AWS use. Knowing this stuff is your secret weapon. It lets you tailor your resume and your interview prep for the exact job you want. Okay, I know this looks like a lot, and it is a commitment, but it's totally manageable if you have a structure. Here's what a week could look like. Maybe 4 hours each weekday after work, mixing up DSA, system design, and building stuff. Then on the weekends, you can go deeper, do mock interviews, that kind of thing. The absolute key here is consistency. Just stick to the plan. So let's fast forward. 3 months of this focused work are done. What does that get you? Well, you've just walked the roadmap to success. First off, you'll have solved somewhere around 150 DSA questions. And that's not just a number for your resume. That's confidence, that's the muscle memory, the pattern recognition that lets you walk into a coding interview and just own it. Next, your portfolio is going to have at least 2 killer projects. These aren't just student projects. They're impressive, modern systems that show you know how to build with today's tech, including AI integration. And what's the grand prize? The ultimate results? It's simple. You will be ready for those 15 to 20 LPA interviews. By sticking to this plan, you'll be completely prepared to sit down with the top product and AI companies out there. You'll be ready. So there you have it. The roadmap is laid out for you. The path is crystal clear. There's really only one question left. When does your quest begin?